The continuous threat of infectious diseases warrants investment on the development of novel methods and improved diagnostics, treatments, and preventative mechanisms through science and technology. The Center for Tropical Medicine, Universitas Gadjah Mada, the World Mosquito Program, and the Tahia Foundation will host its first virtual international conference on infectious diseases.
Through this conference, we invite scientists, health professionals, students, and experts from multidiscipline to share and disseminate the latest update on tropical infectious diseases.
The opening remark will be delivered by Budi Gunadi Sadikin, our Ministry of Health, Republic of Indonesia. On day one, we will have our first plenary session on global challenges in emerging infectious diseases, delivered by Nirmal Kandal from the World Health Organization and David Heyman from the London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine. On day one, we will have 3 symposiums on tuberculosis, HIV, and malaria. On day 2, we will have our second plenary session, One Health, with Wiku Adisasmitu from University of Indonesia, Roger Frutus from CIRAD, and Matthew Greek from Menzies School of Health Research. On day 2, we will have 3 symposiums, the first on travel medicine, and then cross-cutting issues on COVID-19 and neglected tropical diseases. We will also have a debate on the COVID-19 booster, to be boosted or not. On day 3, we have our final plenary session on dengue, a continuing global defiance with Dwayne J. Gubler and Raman Velayudan from the World Health Organization and Heinrich Salje from the University of Cambridge. On day 3, we will also have our final 3 symposiums on Wolbachia intervention, monitoring impact study of Wolbachia, and community engagement and ethics.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. And I'd like to say welcome to the Honorable Distinguished Guest, Minister of Health, Republic of Indonesia, Mr. Budi Gunadi Sadikin, Rector of Universitas Gadjah Mada, Professor Ova Emilia, Dean of Faculty of Medicine, Public Health and Nursing, Universitas Gadjah Mada, Mr. Yodi Mahendra Data, PhD, the Chairman of Gadjah Mada International Conference on Tropical Medicine, Mrs. Egy Aruni, PhD, invited guests, speakers, and all participants. I'd like to welcome you to Gadjah Mada International Conference on Tropical Medicine 2022. It's an honor for me, Eta Aurea, to be your Master of Ceremony today, and we appreciate you taking time off your busy schedule to join us today. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Gadjah Mada International Conference on Tropical Medicine, or GAMA-ICTM 2022, brings the theme of Global Challenges in Emerging Infectious Diseases. This conference will be held for 3 days from 15 until 17 November 2022. The program includes a plenary and symposium with invited speakers, oral abstract and poster presentations, and debate, all focusing on tropical infectious diseases. Well, ladies and gentlemen, before we start our program today, let me announce the rules for all of the participants. The conference takes place in the Zoom meeting. Please turn your camera on and change your Zoom name with the format to name_institution. You are not allowed to turn on your microphone during the event unless you are being asked to do so. Well, ladies and gentlemen, to start our event today, we will listen to Indonesian National Anthem, Indonesia Raya. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Gadjah Mada International Conference on Tropical Medicine, or GAMA-ICTM 2022, is the first international conference on infectious diseases, which is held by the Center for Tropical Medicine, Universitas Gadjah Mada. Together, scientists, health professionals, students, and experts from multiple to complementary disciplines. To get to know more about the Center for Tropical Medicine, please enjoy this profile video.
Since 1996, the Center for Tropical Medicine, Universitas Gadjah Mada, has started our journey of exploring and serving new knowledge for this nation. We accelerate Indonesia's health quality through research, training, and knowledge sharing. Our research embraces intersectoral collaborations with the government, universities, and institutions from local to global levels. We take an active role in strengthening local communities' resilience towards infectious diseases. We share knowledge with people through training and seminars. For more than a decade, we have been delegated as the regional training centre for improving the research capacity in the Southeast Asia region. The Center for Tropical Medicine continues pursuing our mission to serve this nation through knowledge, to protect people from infectious diseases for years in the future.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the profile video of Center for Tropical Medicine, Universitas Gadjah Mada. Well, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to have the chairman of Gadjah Mada International Conference on Tropical Medicine 2022, Mrs. Egy Aruni, PhD, to deliver the welcoming remark. Please, the time is yours.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Center for Tropical Medicine, Universitas Gadjah Mada, World Mosquito Program Yogyakarta, and Tahia Foundation, we are proud to welcome you all to the first Gadjah Mada International Conference on Tropical Medicine, GAMA-ICTM 2022, with the theme Global Challenges in Emerging Infectious Diseases. Since the beginning of 2020, COVID-19 hit all of us and impacted all of aspects in our life. When COVID-19 emerged, there was essential health services disruption. All health resources are shifted to COVID-19 clinical care, while our focus on other diseases is decreased. The report shows that malaria, tuberculosis, HIV/AIDS, and dengue cases dropped because of the changes in health-seeking behavior, because of fear of contracting COVID-19 in health facilities. While we knew that the disease remained the biggest killer in the country. Lots of groundbreaking research has already produced new approaches and technologies, such as Wolbachia for dengue and vaccine for dengue and malaria. Through this conference, we want to invite scientists, health professionals, students, and experts from multidiscipline to share and disseminate the latest update on tropical infectious diseases. We will discuss a quite wide range of topics, from pandemic preparedness and recovery, epidemiology and surveillance, COVID-19, tuberculosis, malaria, HIV/AIDS, neglected tropical diseases, dengue, One Health, and travel medicine. Thank you to all speakers, moderators, and participants. I hope you enjoy the conference.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Ege Aruni, PhD, for the warm welcoming speech. Ladies and gentlemen, now it's my pleasure to invite the Rector of Universitas Gadjah Mada, Professor Ova Emilia, to deliver the speech. Please, the time is yours.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our Gadjah Mada International Conference on Tropical Medicine 2022. It is truly an honor for Universitas Gadjah Mada to host the first international conference on tropical medicine 2022 with the theme Global Challenges in Emerging Infectious Diseases. We sincerely thank to all our international and national experts, our fellow researchers, clinicians, professionals, policymakers, and students who are willing to share and exchange the latest updates on the control of tropical infectious diseases in this forum. Ladies and gentlemen, infectious diseases are still a challenge for lower middle income countries, including Indonesia, still bearing a significant proportions of the infectious disease burden. Malaria, tuberculosis, and HIV/AIDS remain the biggest infectious disease killers in the country and disproportionately affect the country's most vulnerable communities. Dengue infections have been continuously reported in Indonesia for decades as one of the most important mosquito-borne diseases, and climate change makes infectious diseases increase significantly. Moreover, the COVID-19 pandemic that was declared as a global health emergency in January 2020 has caused an adverse impact on the control of these epidemics. Various research innovations to overcome infectious diseases began to be developed. Wolbachia technology can be an example of the successful development of knowledge and technology to overcome dengue problems. This good practice must be able to be adopted by researchers, professionals, and policymakers to improve the quality of research, knowledge, and technology for reducing infectious diseases in the future. Hopefully, this forum will strengthen the institutional research, collaboration, and quality of tropical medicine in the future. Please enjoy the Gadjah Mada International Conference on Tropical Medicine 2022. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor Ova, for the welcoming speech. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor for us to have our Minister of Health, Republic of Indonesia, Mr. Budi Gunadi Sadikin, in this special occasion. Let me invite Mr. Budi Gunadi to deliver the welcoming speech.
Indonesia still has a burden from the infectious diseases such as malaria, tuberculosis, HIV, AIDS, and some neglected tropical diseases including dengue, leprosy, yaws, and filariasis. Dengue infections even are continuously reported in Indonesia for decades as one mosquito-borne disease. Meanwhile, Indonesia is the third rank in the world for leprosy, the ancient disease. That is why we should shape a robust health innovation system for other infectious disease epidemics. Ladies and gentlemen, the current COVID-19 pandemic teaches us that every country must have the capacity to prevent, detect, and respond to the emergence of various threats to public health events. Technological advances must be equitable, accessible, and deployed. And these examples expose the limitations of a supply-driven, fragmented research and development ecosystem relying primarily on the private sector to deliver health products. Groundbreaking research and development recently has produced new approaches and technologies. Example is Gadjah research to eliminate dengue, as well as vaccine for malaria and dengue. Ladies and gentlemen, this requires strong public health directions to build symbiotic partnerships between public and private sectors. We congratulate the Center for Tropical Medicine, University of Gadjah Mada, World Mosquito Program, and Yayasan Tahiyah that conducted the first Gadjah Mada International Conference of Tropical Medicine 2022 with theme Global Challenges in Emerging Infectious Diseases. May all participants will benefit greatly from this conference to be able to explore the latest knowledge and sciences, as well as global and local policies to control and prevent the tropical infectious disease epidemics. Thank you.